Yo, what's going on, PokeChamps? This is your Infamous Trainer, and today we're diving into the Pokemon Journeys Season 1 tier list, looking at all the amazing episodes we've had for Pokemon Journeys so far, and ranking them on a scale from 1 to 10. I'm actually really excited about this, man, because there is tons and tons of amazing moments within Pokemon Journeys, and there's some moments that I really wish didn't happen. But either way, guys, I'm super excited to jump into this video with you guys and rank these episodes, and I also want to hear your rankings in the comments down below. But let's dive right on into this tier list. I'll make sure I have it in the description down as well, so you guys can check it out there. Also, shout out to, I believe it was Ashton Lucario who made this, so shout out to you, my man, for making this amazing tier list. But if you guys are ready, let's jump on in. Now I'm gonna zoom in just one more time. I think that looks pretty good. All right, so first of all, again, we'll have 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, and then so on and so forth. So starting with the episode 1, the Kangaskhan Pikachu episode, that is an absolute banger. 10 out of 10. It's a fantastic and very sweet episode. I really enjoyed it, and I think it was fantastic. I really was. Jumping into episode 2, I think this was going to be a 9 out of 10. It was another really great and enjoyable episode, having our first actual glimpse of Ash and what he's about during this journey, or at least what he looks like majority of the time, and also being introduced to Go, which is a character that is growing upon me, so I'm really excited to see where the Pokemon Journeys takes us from there. Now, of course, we get introduced into the Ivysaur episode, being episode 3, and I feel like this was like a 7 out of 10. It wasn't anything too crazy. Team Rocket had some good moments, but it wasn't anything crazy. Next, we go into episode 4, and episode 4 is actually pretty cool. We'll get to see Scorbunny for the first time, and I'm actually going to put this one in 8. I feel like it was a good episode. It could be a little bit better, but it was really cool being introduced to one of the Galar starters this early, and I absolutely loved it. It was a great episode, fantastic, but it could have been a little bit better. Next up, we have the G-Max Snorlax episode, a really good episode as well. I'm gonna put this one in the 8 out of 10. It was a very fun episode, and of course, this is where we get to see Go catch the iconic Scorbunny. It's fantastic. Now this next episode, I don't remember too much actually. What was this episode? Was this like the bug catching episode? It was okay. Like a 7 out of 10. It was okay. It was okay. Next up is going to be the tournament arc one. That one was actually a pretty good episode. Mr. Mime did his thing. I'm gonna put that one in episode. I would say 8 out of 10 as well. It's actually a pretty good episode. Now the next one up is going to be the Croagunk episode. It was okay. It wasn't all that. I say 6 out of 10. Yes. The Ho-Oh episode was next after that, and that one was just, it was okay, man. Another 6 out of 10. The next we have the Dragonite Capture episode. Top tier. Top tier 10. It's a 10 out of 10. This blew my mind. This broke the internet, okay? Pokemon had broken the internet once again. Ash is catching a pseudo legendary for his first Journeys Pokemon. Come on. This is too great. Then we get a nice glimpse of Koharu. It wasn't a bad episode, wasn't a good episode like that, but it was a nice 8. It was a nice 8. It was great. The next we have Lance versus Leon. I say it's a 9 out of 10. It could have been better. It could have been better, but it was still a really good episode. The next up we have the Ash versus Leon episode. Another 9 out of 10. Really good, but could have been a little bit more, but it was still a fantastic episode. I did really enjoy it. Next up we have the Unova Castle one. It was 5 out of 10. I wasn't really feeling that episode that much. Maybe a 6 out of 10 if I'm being a little harsh. It was okay. The Cubone episode, 6 out of 10. The Gengar episode. Gengar is a monster, an absolute beast. I actually really enjoyed this episode. I would say an 8 out of 10. The Scorbunny episode, fantastic episode. It was really good, and I love the demeanor change of him. 9 out of 10. The next up, we're going to be having the Pisces versus Ash episode. Fantastic. Beautifully done. I'm going to say 9 out of 10. I'm adding a lot of 9s out of 10s. No one's even gotten 5 or below. Like, I actually enjoyed most of these episodes. Oh, they're coming up. I see the ones I don't like. Okay. Next up is the Ditto episode. 3 out of 10. Didn't really care for this episode. It was kind of just eh. So they have the reorganization of the goals. I didn't really need this episode. It was really fillerish. I'm gonna say 6 out of 10. Not a bad episode, but not anything absolutely crazy. Then of course we have the Lucario or Riolu episode as well. Another 10 out of 10 banger. We jump into, it looks like this reboot episode. I don't really remember it too much. I'm gonna say 5 out of 10. Next one was going to be, I believe, all of the park Pokemon, as far as like in Sakuragi's lab, kind of like going head to head with each other. I would say 5 out of 10. Next up, I don't really remember this episode. What was this episode? They're on the beach. Oh, is that the Sinnoh pair? Is that the, when was that one? I don't remember all this too much. 4 out of 10. If I can't remember it, it must not be that great. Lucario versus almost forgot it. Korrina versus Ash. 10 out of 10 banger. Magikarp episode. 2 out of 10. Oh wait, that's not the Magikarp episode. 2 out of 10. Then next we have Leon versus Raihan. Good episode. Good to see Raihan. I want to see more of him, but he could have been a little bit better. I'm gonna say 8 out of 10 for sure. The Sabo capture episode. It was a good. It was. Oh no, this was actually a rough capture. I didn't like it that much. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Then we have the Yamper episode. 4 out of 10. These filler ones right here. I'm just go ahead and say the Pikachu Mr. Mime one. 3 out of 10. The Feebas episode 1, 4 out of 10. And then the hit, I guess, goes like really good friend, 4 out of 10. Nothing too crazy. Then we get the Heracross episode. The Heracross episode / Pinsir episode. Really cool. Enjoyed it. 7 out of 10. Good episode. The the Bee versus Ash beatdown episode. 10 out of 10. I love battles. I love battles. They're great. Next one was the Pikachu episode. It was 7 out of 10. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 is my honest opinion. Of course, we're going to be having the reboot versus Flygon, which, why isn't he using Flygon more? Come on, man. A 9 out of 10. Really great battle strategy from Go. Fantastic development for him and reboot. I loved it. Next up is going to be the Alola episode. Now, I'm going to probably hurt a couple feelings right now. It was a good episode. It lacked a couple things. Continuity wasn't there for me. I'm gonna say an 8 out of 10, but it could have added more continuity, talking about how Ash is the Alola champion and things of that nature. I just feel like we should have had it. Then we get the first like major Koharu, Ash, and Go episode. I'm gonna say a 5 out of 10. It wasn't anything. Well, 6 out of 10. It wasn't super crazy. Then we have the rematch, which is a tiebreaker. Another 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed this reaction. Like, I really enjoyed it. The Zapdos raid episode. Ooh. I mean, 7 out of 10. If he would have caught it, I would have lost my mind. Would have lost it. The Marshtomp episode, 1. When it comes to, we're jumping into the 4-part episode for the Darkest Day, starting with episode 1. That one was good. 9 out of 10. Really good, entertaining episode. Second episode was okay. 8 out of 10. Part 3 was pretty good. Lots of good story. A lot of good development. Leon, 9 out of 10. And the final episode was really good. I can't really believe technically Go caught it. So I still feel a type of way. It's cool. 10 out of 10. Fantastic episode. Double evolutions. I mean, amazing. Amazing. Then of course we have the Mewtwo based episode. Another 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10? No. 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10. Then of course we have the Morpeko eating episode. 6 out of 10. It was okay. Then we have the kind of bonded Lucario Cinderace episode. 7 out of 10. And the Koharu based episode. I'm going to put that in at an 8 out of 10. So that's my list right there, guys. That is my full on list of all the episodes of Pokemon Journeys and my thoughts about them, man. Just to point out a couple of my favorites, I absolutely love Pokemon battles in the Pokemon anime. It's like the top reason you watch it, right? You know, when Ash got himself Dragonite and Riolu, some of my favorite moments. Ash getting beat down was great because this man was winning every single time. So to kind of break that confidence and rebuild him back up. The evolution of Riolu and Reboot is fantastic. And not to mention, my absolute favorite episode is Dragonite versus Lucario. I mean, just like, masterpiece. I mean, it was beautiful. Anyways, guys, with that all being said, don't forget to like up this video, hit that subscribe button, and share that so other Pokemon trainers can see it. I will see all of you guys in the next one. Let me know what your tier list is in the comments down below, or post it in my Discord so I can check it out. I'll see all of you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. And what's that thing I do again? Bye!